Shalom and welcome to Yeshiva B'nai Noach. I'm Tom Averna, and this is the Beginning Biblical Hebrew course. Continuing now with Chapter 19, Commands and Numbers, Exercise 1. It's a little late now, but just a note here. I've started doing a lot more, both reading the Hebrew and translating, and I didn't do that for a while. And I've gone back and forth with myself about whether or not to do that in these videos. I guess my only concern about doing the Hebrew and the translation in the video is that it is perhaps more tempting for some people not to do the work, whereas otherwise they have to. They, us, we have to do the translation. So I don't know. I'm curious about what you think. I will continue to do the translations here, but again, kind of late in the game. We're 2/3 of the way through. We're almost 2/3 of the way through the book. But let me know. Let me know what you think. Again, the translations are always up on Quizlet, so that's originally why I wasn't doing it here. I'm thinking that it might be better for you just to go through the pronunciations with me and then do the translations on your own. But as it got a little harder, I thought, well, let's go through some of the translations, and I ended up doing most of them. But like this exercise 1, where you do the verbs, pretty simple. I probably don't need to do the translations here, but at any rate, I'll go through it. So if you have an opinion, please let me know in the comment section. I'd appreciate that. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Again, late in the game, but better late than never. All right, so let's continue now with exercise 1 on page 199. And let me get my right pen here. Tizkor, ta'amod, tomar, tiye, teda, tetze, tochal, teshev. So these are all you will remember, masculine singular. You will stand. Again, these are all going to be masculine singular. Te'amar, you will say. Tiye, you will be. Teda, you will know. Tetze, rather, you will go out. Tochal, you will eat. And teshev, you will sit. Again, as I pointed out before, the tav, always in the imperfect tense, is always going to indicate you something. Could be you masculine singular, feminine. Could be you masculine plural, feminine. But it's always going to be you something, with one exception, which I'm not going to throw in here. You know the exception, and we'll talk about it when we get to it. But so that's the pattern. Always look for your patterns as you do this. So then the next line, we have the new command verbs that we've had in this chapter. Zikor, amod, emor, heya, da, tse, echol, shev. So remember, and again, your pattern here is to look for the O vowel, whether or not there's a vav with it, but look for the O vowel. So remember, stand, speak, be, know, go out, eat, and sit. 3, ta'asi, tir'i, tichi, tishma'i, terdi, tedi, ta'ali, tishvi. So here we have the tav, the prefix tav with the yud. So again, you know it's going to be you something. And in this case, the E at the end represents the feminine. So this would be you, feminine, um, singular. You, feminine, singular. So you will do, you will see, you will take, you will listen, you will go down, you will know, you will go up, and you will sit. Again, moving one more time to the imperative or the command verbs. Asi, ra'i, kechi, shim'i, radi, di'i, ali, shvi. So do, see, take, listen, go down, know, go up, and sit. So you see the patterns that they're doing here, of course. They're taking the verb that you translated in the uh, imperfect tense here and turning it into a command. Or I'm sorry, in the in the imperfect tense here, and then the next line is the same verb as the command form. So you can see the difference in the way that the verbs look. So the tav drops off, and you just have the rest of the form of the verb that comes here with the command form. Okay. So again, look for the patterns, be familiar with them. So continuing on with line 5. Telchu, tichtavu, tishtu, tishmeru, ta'avru, ta'asu, tir'u, and tishlechu. So here we have the te'u, which would be the indicator of masculine plural you. Again, the tav always represents you something. So this is you masculine plural. Will go. You will write. You will drink. You will guard. You will cross over. You will do. You will see. And you will send. In the command forms, we have lechu, imdu, shtu, shimru, ivru, asu, ra'u, shilchu. So go, stand, drink, guard, cross over, do, see, and send. Okay. And the last line here dealing with the negative. Al tomar, al telech, al tikach, lo ta'aseh, lo ta'aleh. So this would be speak, and so this negates it. So do not speak, do not go, do not take, you shall not do, or thou shalt not do. They mentioned using the old style for that, but either way works. You shall not go, or as Gandalf would say, you shall not pass, but no, that's a different word. All right, you shall not go up, lo ta'ale. So you might have used this phrase if you were speaking Hebrew. So now we get to numbers and nouns put together. So shlosha adam, 3 people. Pe echad, 1 mouth. So remember that echad is the unusual one in terms of order. The order for echad is always after the noun, whereas generally speaking, the numbers go before the noun. Also, of course, Adam would be singular, but you always would translate it as in the plural. So 3 people rather than 3 person. Shmone Geyom would be 8. What did I say? Geyom, Goyim. Shmone Goyim is the correct pronunciation there. Goyim would be 8 nations. Number 4, Shesh Tzon, 6 flocks or herds. Number 5, Shtei Nashim, 2 women. Number 6, Arba'at Halelot, 4, because we have the ha here. So the 4 nights. Shviah Yamim would be 7 days. Chamesh Mishpachot, 5 families. Milchama Achat, 1 war. Again, the echad or achat, masculine, feminine, goes after the noun. And number 10, Asara, Amim, Asara Amim, which would be 10 nations or peoples. Number 11, Shiva Regalim, 7 legs. Tish'a Sadeh, 9 fields. 13, Elef zera, 1,000 seeds. 14. Shisha Na'ar, 6 young men. 15. Shnei HaMizbechot, 2, the two altars. 16. Sheshet HaKelim, the 6 vessels. Kodesh HaKodeshim Echad, the one Holy of Holies. 18. Shloshet HaOhalim, the 3 tents. Shtei Einayim, 2 eyes. And 20. Arba'a Sarim, 4 commanders. And 21. Shlosha Devarim Ketanim, 3 little words. So now we get to do some some mathematics, and I've often wondered about Latin before this, and now Hebrew. How before we developed or learned about the Arabic numerals, how on earth you actually did mathematics with using letters rather than numbers. It seems very foreign, but at any rate, as far as these exercises go, they make it pretty simple for you. You're not actually doing mathematics as much as putting words together and the results. Now, the other thing is you'll notice over here, and I just actually did this because as I was recording this, I was realizing, the book doesn't give us the Hebrew for the mathematic signs. And I was curious what it was. So I Googled it. So I'm not absolutely positive that it's 100% correct, but this is sort of what I got. There's a couple of spellings I found for Chevet, but the pronunciation was pretty close to this, so I just wrote it out this way: the shin, the vav, and the hey. And then for equals, plus is tesefet, which is tav, vav, samech, fe, and tav. And then chisor, which is chet, yud, samech, and resh for that. So those are the if you might want to write those down, make note of them. I don't know if they come up later in the book or not, but at any rate, for whatever it's worth, those are the Hebrew words for the mathematic symbols. All right, let's go ahead and get started and do these. Number 1, echad, tosefet, echad, shevei, shenayim. So 1 plus 1 equals 2. Shenayim, tosefet, shenayim, shavei, arba'a. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Tisha, tosefet, shelosha, shavei, shenem, asar. So 9 plus 3 equals 12. So you have 10 and 2. So this is your 11 through 19 are always going to be in this order, with the 10 here and then the other number connected to it in front of it. Okay. So number 4, Shimone Tosefet Tisha Shave Shvi'a Asar. So 8 plus 9 equals 17, 10 and 7. Number 5, Shnayim Tosefet Shneim Asar Shave Arba'a Asar. So 2 plus 12 equals 14. All right, so number 6, Achad Asar Chisor minus Chisor Chamisha Shave Shisha. So 11 minus 5 equals 6. Shesh Esra Chisor Shtayim Shave Arba Esre. So 16 minus 2 equals 14. 8 Shlosh Esre Tosefet Chamesh Shave Shimone Esre. That phrase you should recognize from the prayer book. But number 8 would be 13 plus 5 equals 18. Shimona Esrei, the prayer of 18, which is actually 19. Number 9, Eser Tosefet Eser Shave Esrim. 10 plus 10 equals 20. Number 10, Esrim Chisor Shiva Shave Shlosha Asar. So 20 minus 7 equals 13. Number 11, Chamesh Tosefet Shesh Shave Achat Esrei. 5 plus 6 equals 11. Number 12, Shneim Asar Chisor Shimona Shave Arba'a. 12 minus 8 equals 4. And 13, Tesha Tosefet Chamesh Shve Arba Esrei. So 9 plus 5 equals 14. So now some sentences. Exercise 4, this is on page 200 of your book. Kach shalosh behema v'tesha tzon. So take 3 animals and 9 flocks. Kechu shalosh behemot v'arba tzon. Take, and I'm sorry, I should have said this is masculine singular and this is masculine plural. So take, y'all take 3 animals and 4 flocks. So, and also notice here, it doesn't behema and behemot, singular, plural. It doesn't matter when you're using the numbers. If it's more than one, this is obviously going to be translated in the plural as well, especially words like this, cattle or animal, but can mean more than one. But at any rate, so just be aware that's the difference here in those two. Okay, third one. Under number 1, kechi shalosh behemot v'chamesh esrei tzon. So now we have feminine singular. Take 3 animals and 15 flocks. Last one here, al tichach shalosh behema v'arba esrei tzon. Do not take 3 animals and 14 flocks. Number 2, lech ha-beta im na'ar echad. Masculine singular, go toward the house with 1 young man. Lechi ha-beta im shivat ha-na'arim. So now we have feminine singular, go toward the home, toward the house, or go home with the 7 young men. Lechu ha-beta im esrim ne'arim. So now we have masculine plural, go. Go toward the house or go home with 20 young men. Al telchi ha-baita im ne'arim. This is te'i would be the feminine singular. Do not go home with young men. Probably good advice. Number 3, Ra'i et David hamelech bein shnei ha-machanot. Ra'i, E would be the feminine singular. See David the king between the 2 camps. Ra'e shisha milachim betoch ha-machanot. So now we have C, masculine singular, 6 kings within the camps. Ra'u et arba'at ha-melachim al yad ha-machanot. So now we have C, masculine plural, the 4 kings near the camps. Al tir'u et shivat ha-melachim, masculine plural here, do not see the 7 kings. Number 4. Ale ad rosh hahar ha'echad bamidbar. So masculine singular, go up towards or as far as or until the top of the mountains, the top of one of the mountains. Let's try that again. This is singular. So go up as far as the top of the one mountain in the desert. Ali ad Shemonat he harim im ha mincha. So this would be feminine singular. Go up as far as the 8 mountains with the offering. Alu ad hahar im elef nefashot. Masculine plural here. Go up as far as the mountain with 1,000 people. Al ta'ale el hahar. Do not go up, masculine singular here, to the mountain. Number 5. Imri et ha-davar hazeh el em echat, or achat rather. So feminine singular, have the E ending. Say this word to one mother. Again, the echat is the only one that goes after the noun as the adjective. Emor et ha-davar hazeh el shaneim rather, asar, eved. Say, masculine singular, this word to 12 slaves. Again, this is singular, but you translate it as plural. Imru et ha-davar hazeh el ha-mishet ha-meshet ha-sarim. Let me do this one more time. Imru et ha-davar hazeh el ha-meshet ha-sarim. So now we have, again, say, in this case, masculine plural. Say this word to the 5 chiefs or commanders. Al tomar et hadavar hazeh. Do not say, masculine singular here, this word. Number 6. Asu lechem asara mizbechot. Masculine plural, u ending, make for you or yourself 10 altars. Aseh lecha mizbechot al chamisha mikomot. So masculine singular here. Make for you or for yourself altars on 5 places. Asi et aseret ha-mizbechot me avanim. Feminine singular, make the 10 altars from stones. And lo ta'asu mizbechot b'mitzrayim. You shall not make, masculine plural here, altars in Egypt. Last but not least, this is number 7. Again, we're on page 200, exercise 4. This is the last one here. Shmi b'kol sheshet ha-malachim. Feminine singular. Here, or although in this case, obey, obey the voice of, b'kol, the voice of, literally in the voice, or in a voice, but the voice of, an idiom. The 6 messengers or angels. So again, obey, feminine singular, the voice of the 6 angels. Shema b'kol shalosh ha-nasim. Obey, masculine singular, the voice of the 3 women. And Shemu b'kol ha'am. This would be masculine plural. Obey or listen to the voice of the people. Al tishmeu b'kolam. Do not obey, masculine plural, the voice of them, or do not obey them. So we did not do exercise 5, which is just taking the sentence that they give you and then making it a negative and then a positive command. So you take the regular verb in the sentence and then make it a positive command, and or a negative command. So again, pretty straightforward. The basically the only thing that's going to change is going to be the verb itself. So work with that. If you have questions, let me know. But that should be pretty straightforward. So next time we'll get into the our favorite substitution exercises, and then we'll do the Tall Tales, adapted from Sleeping Beauty, and then of course we'll continue with the Book of Ruth. So all that coming up in chapter 19 as we continue here on Yeshiva B'nai Noach. Thanks for sharing your time with me. I'm Tom Averna. Shalom.